How's it going, everybody? My name is Coda, and today I have another glitch for you on the map Liberty Falls. Today I'm going to show you how to completely skip the Easter egg boss fight. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into it. So the first thing we're going to do before we start anything is we need to make sure we have the proper loadout. For this glitch, I like to finish the Easter egg with the GS45 pistols. That allows you to kill things at a very alarming rate, to get the highest rarity possible, and try to get the boss fight around round 15 or so. So the first thing we're going to do this Easter egg is we're going to get the jet gun. If you guys don't know how to build the jet gun, I'm going to show you a tutorial right now. So in order to build the jet gun, all we need is 3 parts. So the first part is going to be located in the bowling alley, but first we need the part. The part will be located near the speed cola machine, and you're going to pick up the water valve. You're going to head over to the bowling alley and you're going to place the valve into this wall here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hold the interaction button to increase the water pressure. Once we've officially gotten it to the end here, what's going to happen is all the zombies are going to despawn, and then the water pressure gauge will pop out, and that will be your first part. The next part is going to be in the graveyard location. You're going to find a zombie, but the zombie is going to have a gatekeeper name instead of a regular zombie. He's going to look like a cowboy. All you need to do is just kill that zombie and pick up his tool shed key. Once you've taken the tool shed key, you're going to take it over to the shed, obviously. And then you're going to open up this door here. You're going to grab the handbrake. Once you've officially done that, then you have the second part of the jet gun, and now you just need to get the last piece. So the last piece is really simple. All you need to do is get 1250 salvage and get the mangler cannon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk over to next to the comic store here. We're going to blow open the electronics store with the mangler cannon. We're going to go over to these piles and we're going to find the electric wires. Now after we've received all 3 pieces and gotten 3 pieces, then what we're going to do is we're going to head to the table in the hotel room, and the crafting table should craft the jet gun. Once we have successfully built the jet gun, then what we're going to do is get the next step done. We're going to walk over to the church and we're going to hit and interact with this machine here. Your screen should turn white, and then the Easter egg is ready to begin. So you need to get the 3 LTG device parts. The first one is located inside the church right beside Panos' ghost. Part number 2 will be in the ceiling of the comic book section, exactly where I am. The second piece will pop out of the ceiling as soon as you just suck this specific location over here. And the last and final location will be as soon as you jump on top of this van right here. You will see that the last piece will be on the barbershop window. You're just going to suck that last and final piece up. And then from there, you're ready to build the LTG device. In order to successfully build the LTG device, you just need to go to the rooftop, go to this crafting bench, and build the device and pick it up. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab an ether canister and you're going to bring it to this side of the map. Near the comic book store, you'll see this lightning. Place the LTG in this thunderstorm and a wave of zombies will try to destroy it. All you need to do in order to get past this is just keep killing the zombies and make sure it is as low as around as possible so you can basically one-shot them before they enter the teleporter in front of you. If you did it correctly, then either a mangler or a abomination will spawn in. And this part's important. What you need to do now is whether you get the mangler or the abomination, you have to pick up the aetherite canister and then you need to take it to a location of where the trap is. In this case, I'm going to put it in this section here, and I need to make sure that the abomination or the mangler is standing in this spot. So that way when I turn the trap on, I make sure I kill the abomination or mangler right away, and the ether canister will suck in the soul of either the abomination or the mangler. If you did it correctly, then the mangler or the abomination will be sucked into the aetherite canister like I said earlier, and you just need to pick up the aether canister and you need to head over to the church. And once you make it to the church, by just walking at a normal pace because it won't let you sprint. Place the canister inside this right here. Interact with it to place the canister in. Once you successfully put the first canister in the machine in the church, then what's going to happen is it's going to spawn a Strauss counter for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to see 3 projectors around the map with a different color. What you're going to do is you're going to pull out your Strauss counter, and for whatever color that the Strauss counter says, you're going to put the projector to that color. So if the Strauss counter is yellow, you're going to put on the projector yellow. There's 3 locations you need to do this in, and it will turn either yellow, red, or green. All you need to do is go to the 3 locations that I show you on screen here, and you just need to pull out your Strauss counter and it will show you a certain color. Just change the projector to that color. Once you've successfully done that, a purple beam will spawn around the gas station and spawn, and what's going to happen is it's going to spawn the second Aether canister. So you're going to take that empty Aether canister and you're going to head over to the graveyard where the second location to put down the LTG device is. You see the other location, you got to do the same thing once again. You just need to kill a wave of zombies until the timer does expire. Once the timer expires and you've killed the wave of zombies without enough zombies going into the teleporter, which is very easy on solo, by the way, harder on multiplayer because they spawn more zombies in, then what happens is a mangler or abomination is going to spawn in again, and you're going to rinse and repeat the process. I'm going to pick up the aetherite canister. I'm going to head over to the side near the rooftop this time, and I'm going to place it right exactly where you see me place it here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the trap, and I'm going to make sure that the abomination or mangler is very weak before I do this, and then I'm going to trap them so they're frozen into place in the trap. I'm going to kill them right beside the aether canister. Their soul is going to get sucked in once again, and then I'm going to take the aether canister with their soul in it, and I'm going to head to the church. Once you make it back to the church within that 90 seconds, you place the last canister into the machine. Then you should be able to prepare for the boss fight. So now we've basically finished the Easter egg almost. We just need to spawn the 3 waves of enemies, and we're going to skip the abomination like I said in this video. I just want to say thank you to my friend Glitching Tutorials HD. His link will be down in the description box below. Go check him out. He supplied me with today's footage because this is a console exclusive glitch, and the timing on console is completely different from the timing on PC, and it doesn't work on PC, so keep that in mind. So in order to do only 2 waves instead of 3, which will skip the abomination boss fight completely and give you the free win, you need to make sure you have the Casimir grenade. So if I head over to the crafting bench over here and pick up the Casimir grenade, what's going to happen now is once I head over to the church and I'm ready to begin the boss fight, what I'm going to do right away is I'm going to drop the Casimir grenade right beside it, start the boss fight, and jump out immediately. If you did the glitch correctly, then what's going to happen is you're going to be kicked out of the church, but the waves will spawn in and you'll only have to kill manglers, which then completely negates the abomination boss fight in the church. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Liberty Lanes, and I'm just going to keep killing the waves of zombies and kill the manglers. Once I've successfully killed all the manglers, then you'll see right now that it just skips to the cutscene. And if you guys did the glitch correctly, then you should just finish the Easter egg. And then once the cutscene finishes, it will tell you if you want to continue. You click continue, it'll spawn you back in spawn with all your rewards, and you've successfully skipped the boss fight and the abomination on the Easter egg. And I think that's awesome. If you guys haven't completed Liberty Falls' Easter egg because the abomination was killing you every time, then I highly recommend you do this skip. I'm not sure if this will work multiplayer with a friend or anything like that. You guys can totally try that. I'll show you exactly what happens to me when I try this on PC. So I throw the Casimir grenade down, and then I immediately jump into the portal. And as you guys see here, it will just teleport me right into the boss room. Let me know if you guys can get it on PC because I tried it and it didn't work for me. You guys can probably do this on cranked. If you haven't completed the Easter egg on cranked mode, you could just freeze the timer. And other than that, guys, I don't have anything else to say, but try it for yourself and see if you guys can finish the Easter egg or get the timing down correctly so you can finish the Easter egg for you or your buddies. And other than that, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below. It helps me a lot. Subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you guys know when I upload the next video. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your guys' day. And as always, my name is Coda, and I'll catch you in the next one.